Okay, so we are back to our one box spin only challenge. We've completed 5 videos at this point, meaning that there are 5 previous weapons that will all be excluded, as well as the typical no wonder weapons allowed. So I think that brings the exclusions up to 7, which is probably nearly half the box at this point. Which means calling this the one spin only challenge might be a little inaccurate. I guess it would be more like the one weapon only challenge. It was technically Moon's turn for me to do this challenge on that map, but I just had like my 4th failed attempt in a row on that map, and I already hate the map, but doing a challenge and failing 4 times back to back on the map makes me really just want to drop that map entirely for this challenge. So I think I'm just going to be doing Kino, Ascension, and Reise here for the future challenges of this series. Like on Moon, it's not just... I'm not just less familiar with Moon, so it's harder, but on top of that... What? What was that? All I was saying was, Moon is the only map that I have to reset multiple times in the beginning, on top of failing it a lot, because I need Juggernog to spawn in the beginning. And you know, there's a 50-50 chance it spawns. There's supposed to be a 50-50 chance that it spawns between it and Speed Cola, but the number of times I have to reset just to get it to appear once says otherwise. So this is one of the fastest maps you can get to the box on. I can probably get there with... I could probably already get there and use the box with how many points I have now. Both this map and Ascension are probably the best for this kind of challenge because they both have the box spawn in the exact same location every single time. Sometimes in Kino, you can go one way, and then once you turn the power on, you're like, oh my, the box is still on the opposite side of the map, despite me opening half the map. So that's 400 free points right there, but this is the kind of challenge where points really aren't that important, so I'm going to leave that behind and go get the weapon right now. And once I kill that final zombie, I should also be able to... Oh, never mind. I'm bad at math. I already did a sniper rifle only challenge, so that is one of the exclusions. I saw that and I got very disheartened and I was like, oh wait, no, that's excluded. Thank God. So, yeah, scrap that. I am not getting Juggernog because I can no longer afford it since I have to respin. That is a new weapon. It's a terrible weapon, but it's a new weapon. It's early enough that I feel fine just hanging around Juggernog until I'm able to afford it. Shouldn't be any issue. So this is another one of those weapons where I'm going to run out of ammo, like, immediately. Normally, points aren't that important, but when you have a weapon like this, and Pack-a-Punch requires you to open the entire map in order to have access to it, yeah, points are going to be pretty important this time around. You know, dropping Moon actually probably makes a lot of sense now that I see the dog around here, because out of the 4 maps I picked, 3 of them have a max ammo round between dogs or monkeys, but Moon didn't have that, so really, Moon probably shouldn't have been on my initial list in the first place. I think I need like 7,000-ish points to open the entire map and turn on all the teleporters. And then I'm going to need an extra 5,000 to upgrade on top of that. So looks like 12,000 points. So in other words, I have 180 ammo that I have to turn into 10,000 points. I'm going to need probably like 6 max ammos to do that. Just have to make every single one of these a headshot if possible. More than likely, I'm going to have to start, like, using grenades and then knifing every single crawler. That's probably what's going to end up happening. The Famas is probably going to feel kind of like a copy and paste of my Spectre challenge. They have very similar ammo, both unpack-a-punched and pack-a-punched. I think when you pack-a-punch this, it has, like, 245, maybe? Which is extremely low, considering stuff like the Galil has... I think 345 unpack-a-punched? And the Commando has 300 unpack-a-punched? This is helpful, though. And Well, that kind of ruined it. That's just always how it happens. Every time you pick up an insta-kill, you get an instant nuke, because when you melee stuff in this game, there's no way not to pick up whatever power-up is dropped. Oh, okay. That is some really good timing right there. So yeah, that max ammo is definitely going to get me there, especially since I just get a second one immediately after. Normally, I'd be like, wow, really? I do not need that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm already halfway through the Famas' ammo because this thing has no ammo at all. Okay, I didn't really need 3 back-to-back max ammos. For some reason, I was thinking the dog round was going to be on 10, not 9. Definitely going to have to leave a crawler and open the entire map at the end of this round. Hopefully, the Famas can get me to the end of the round on only round 10. Huh, that's weird. It looks like every single one of the zombies has the exact same sprint speed. But I'm almost positive they're not all supposed to run until round 11, not 10. Maybe the older maps are a little bit different and when zombies change their run speeds. But yeah, I'm like 95% positive it's round 11 that 100% of the zombies sprint. Please don't kill them all. Okay. I have 1 slow crawler at least. 2 slow crawlers. Perfect. I actually still have quite a bit of ammo left, so I am going to open the map, but I am not going to upgrade just yet. Yeah, when I say quite a bit of ammo, I guess I specifically mean for the Famas, because I have enough to reload 1 time. Oh, I forgot the teleporter can actually spawn a max ammo. I didn't even look at what it spawned. This teleporter is always the worst to hook up, because the way that I open the map, I like to keep that door closed and the door that leads to the main area closed on that side. So I have to make sure it's the end of the round, otherwise getting stopped a single time, I'm not going to make it. Man, I was going to be able to make use of this insta-kill next round, but this stupid crawler despawned and he's somewhere that I can't find him right now, but I hear him tearing down windows. I like maps where quick revive actually does something. Like I was just on Moon, and when you go down on Moon, you basically cannot get access to Juggernog again for like 3 additional rounds, because they make it so that when you go to No Man's Land, it alternates between Juggernog and Speed Cola. And since I always set it up... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Going down is always so frustrating, but on a map like this, it's really not that big of a deal, unless I immediately get trapped again. Getting Juggernog back isn't that hard. It's like every time I complain about Moon, which I'm not doing right now, every time I complain about it, I go down. Oh, that's a scary one. Okay. I think if I sprint the entire way there, I should have enough of a lead on the zombies that I won't get trapped in the corner there. Maybe I should try this spot instead. I feel like I do go down in the teleporter room up there pretty often. This spot here is just so glitchy because there's a lot of things you can just randomly get caught on. Like, you can get caught on this little ledge here and you can't go over it sometimes. It's very inconsistent. I'm going to kill this guy before I upgrade, because I'm pretty sure I've had it happen before where I had 1 zombie left, I ran out of ammo, I pack-a-punched, I killed that zombie, they dropped the max ammo. He dropped an insta-kill this time, but yeah, he still dropped something. Is this less than the Scepter? I can't quite remember what the Scepter has. It's very, very similar to this, though. I shouldn't need to worry about ammo at all right now, though, because the next dog round is coming up either next round or the round after, so 13 or 14. Should be completely fine here. By the way, what kind of name is this? The G16 GL35. Is that supposed to mean something? You know, I possibly could have made it to this dog round without having to have pack-a-punched because I started the round off with an insta-kill and it led into a nuke. I probably would have had to have, like, bought grenades off the wall or something. And then I would have had to have knifed all the dogs to death, which, that part's easy, but grenading all the zombies for an entire round, that would have been a bit annoying with no flopper. I used up almost 200 ammo just to kill the dogs. I mean, to be fair, the dogs have the jankiest both hitboxes and hurt boxes in this game. So that kind of excuses me over bad aim. And I immediately came back to this spot after saying, maybe I should try the other spot since I keep dying here. Oh, that was close. Okay, so, I have no idea where I left off, what I was last talking about. I had an unexpected visitor. One of my friends just randomly showed up at my house. So, I haven't played for, like, the past 3 hours, and I just jumped back into this, and I nearly died immediately. I think I do remember that the last dog round was on 13, which means I should have another one on either 17 or 18. In that case, it's going to be a really long time before the next max ammo. I'm probably going to have to get creative in order to make it that far. Unless they just keep showing up like this. I still don't think that's going to be enough. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need at least one more. Okay, so if dog round is next round, I can probably make it without a max ammo and just have to knife all the dogs to death. But I'm likely going to have to buy some grenades here or something. Because as always, I'm not going to allow myself to use traps. These grenades are still pretty good at making crawlers, but I don't think I've killed a single zombie with them yet. Okay, why were they still hitting me? What the? Man. It's no big deal. I can afford everything. It's just that one. The first down earlier, that was on me. This one, that was the game cheating. Okay, well, I'm all good again. I just barely made it out of there before the horde got there. Maybe it was a dog that was hitting me, but I honestly didn't see it or hear it spawn. I do always keep the game volume extremely low. Anyway, we made it to the dog round with plenty of ammo to spare. Assuming that 17 is the dog round. Hopefully it is. So, turns out it is not the dog round. I'm in trouble here. Do I allow myself to use a trap? I don't know. I mean, I usually, if I get stuck, I allow myself to, like, one whole round where I can kind of cheat the system in order to get a max ammo. And I usually do that by, like, using flopper or something like that and dolphin diving and exploding, but that's obviously not on this map. So would traps kind of be a way around that? Yeah, I don't like the idea of using traps because unlike flopper, you can't possibly get drops from traps. And the whole point of me trying to do that to get further is that I can potentially get a max ammo from hitting all the zombies with flopper. So I guess I'm going to try a bouncing Betty first, and then I'll start using grenades. Hopefully these do more damage than claymores do. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was way better than the claymore. The claymores on Kino so far for the challenges I've done have been very underwhelming. Okay, I think every zombie is spawned, so hopefully this kills every single one of them. It's pretty close. This will definitely get me there. Alright, so I am going to have to knife these dogs. The insta-kill is definitely not going to last long enough to end this. Maybe I'll get like 2 kills, hopefully. Or just 1. I was trying to count how many knives it takes, but then a second dog came up and they're both like in the same spot, so I can't tell which one I'm knifing. I'd guess it's somewhere around 10 to 12 knives to take out a single dog. 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's 11. So bare minimum, I always set my goal for these challenges to be at least round 20. It's looking like 20 is going to be about the limit, but I'd say I'm pretty much guaranteed 20 at this point. It's sad that this is another one of those guns that it feels really nice to use, but the lack of ammo just holds it back entirely. Like, what the? How did I miss that? Why is there just a max ammo sitting here? But yeah, it makes me wonder why did they randomly give certain weapons like the Commando and the Galil like 400 ammo almost, 300 to 400, and then the Famas and the Spectre, why give them like 120 to 150? Why did they want some weapons to be so completely unusable for such an artificial reason? Like, they are the ones that decided the ammo count and everything. It's like they spend all this time designing all these unique weapons, and then at the very end, it's like someone higher up just tells them, like, oh, that's a really neat weapon. So, make it so that after you reload it twice, you have no ammo left. Yeah, I'm out of ammo and the round just started. I've already used my bouncing Bettys. I suppose I'll go out trying to buy grenades over and over because they are, at the very least, in a very dangerous spot, so that'll make it interesting. I suppose I could also try spamming the teleporter for a max ammo. I didn't think about that. Was it like a 1 in 5 chance? Max ammo, Carpenter, Nuke, Insta-kill, double points. Yeah, I think it's a 1 in 5 chance. There is also the chance that they will give you absolutely nothing from the box as well, though. So I guess 1 in 6. I can't really 2 zombies trapped me. Well, like I said, there was basically nothing I could do there. It was kind of over no matter what.